Before you fall asleep tonight, let me ask you something quietly. What if the most powerful change in American history did not begin with a speech, not with a battlefield victory, but with silence? Tonight, you will hear a slower story, a calm history of Abraham Lincoln, a story where patience shaped freedom and silence changed America. There is nothing you need to do now, only listen and rest. Before slavery ended in the United States, there was no sudden announcement that changed everything overnight. There was no single dramatic moment that marked the beginning of freedom. Instead, there was silence, a long, steady silence that stretched across the early years of the American Civil War. During this uncertain time, Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, did not rush toward abolition. He understood that ending slavery would permanently reshape American history, and such a transformation could not be made lightly. In the early months of the Civil War, Lincoln moved carefully. The nation was divided, emotions were high, the future of the Union felt fragile. Rather than making bold public declarations, Lincoln chose patience. He observed, he listened, he allowed time to reveal the deeper consequences of every possible decision. This quiet approach defined the beginning of the end of slavery in USA history, even though it is often overlooked in traditional American Civil War history storytelling. Lincoln believed that freedom could not be forced forward without preparation. The United States was not yet ready to absorb such a change. Border states still held enslaved people. Public opinion varied sharply across regions. In this fragile environment, Lincoln understood that rushing abolition could fracture the Union beyond repair. His hesitation was not uncertainty, it was restraint. During this period, the White House became a place of reflection rather than action. Long evenings passed as Lincoln read reports, reviewed legal limits, and quietly considered the future of slavery in America. These moments were not filled with speeches or public pressure. They were marked by calm thought and deliberate waiting. This silent foundation would later support one of the most significant changes in USA history. The American Civil War is often remembered for its battles, but the end of slavery began far from the battlefield. It began in quiet rooms, during thoughtful nights, where Abraham Lincoln allowed ideas to mature slowly. This calm beginning ensured that when change finally arrived, it would endure. The process mattered as much as the outcome. As the war continued, pressure grew. Letters arrived daily, from soldiers, politicians, and ordinary citizens. Lincoln read them slowly, often late at night. He allowed their words to settle. He listened more than he spoke. This quiet routine became a defining feature of his leadership during the Civil War. Ending slavery was not only a moral issue, it was a constitutional challenge. Lincoln understood that lasting freedom required legal strength as well as moral clarity. His careful thinking aligned responsibility with reality. Step by step, the foundation for emancipation grew stronger. The Emancipation Proclamation did not emerge suddenly. It was shaped through months of reflection, legal study, and careful timing. Lincoln waited for the moment when the nation could endure such change. By moving slowly, he strengthened its impact and ensured it would last beyond the war. In the final chapter of slavery's long history, there was no explosion of sound, no sudden triumph. Instead, change arrived quietly. Slavery did not fall to urgency, but to steady resolve. Lincoln's patience preserved the Union while opening the door to freedom. His silence created space for America to adjust, to accept change, and move forward without collapsing inward. This softer side of American history is often overlooked, yet it is here, in the pauses and reflections, that the future of the nation was shaped. By understanding how Abraham Lincoln slowly ended slavery, we see that progress does not always demand speed. Sometimes it requires stillness. For listeners seeking calm storytelling, this history unfolds gently. There were no dramatic speeches here, only thoughtful choices made slowly. That is why stories of Abraham Lincoln and slavery, told at a slower pace, continue to resonate with audiences who enjoy sleep history and boring history for sleep. As this story settles, it becomes clear that America's future began not with urgency, but with patience. And in that silence, freedom finally found its place.